My name is Madison Star Moon. My birth name is Amanda Danielle Baise. I'm an environmental activist here in Hampton Roads, and I have been fighting air pollution, specifically airplane pollution here in this area, and it is getting worse by the day. Airplane trails are covering the sky. We've been overcast for 2 months. I mean, we are not getting photosynthesis from the sun. I could go on, but I digress. I need to find someone within the government that's willing to take an air sample and test for heavy metals, biological material, and chemicals that may or may not be present. Now, I know you guys don't deal with mobile sources of emissions, so can you guys still test the air for heavy metals?
We don't even do any air samples.
You're the Department of Environmental Quality. I'm speaking with the Air Division. What do you mean you don't test the air?
Most of the compliance is determined by reporting. We don't technically go out and do any air samples. There are there are consultants that typically go out and conduct tests.
Okay, so is there anybody in your department that tests for heavy metals in the atmosphere?
Nobody here does air sampling.
Well, then why are you called the Air Division? Don't you think you should change your name? Isn't that kind of false advertising? Isn't that fraudulent in a way?
The Air Compliance Division?
Yeah?
We're not the Air Testing Division. We're Sampling Division.
Okay, who's the Air Testing or Sampling Division?
We don't have that. We're just Air Compliance.
Okay. Again, who within the government of these quote-unquote environmental agencies, and I use that term loosely because you guys so far have not tested or given me anything. The airplanes are corroding the air that we're breathing here in Hampton Roads. The military jets and the other spraying planes that are intentionally spraying stuff into the atmosphere. I have it all documented, so I'm not going to argue with you about whether it's happening or not, okay? And I'm not going to discuss contrails. I just want to know who I go to have the air tested for heavy metals. I don't even need to tell you where it's coming from.
And I wish I could help you with that, but I don't know any government agency that tests for that.
That's ridiculous. That's like a Ponzi scheme, because you guys are taking money from the taxpayers, telling us that you're going to protect our air and our environment, and you're not doing it. If I can't go to the Department of Environmental Quality and have them check the quality of my environment, that's a scam. What are you guys doing to protect the air that we're breathing here?
We go out and inspect facilities. We don't do mobile sources. That's part of the issue you're having. The facilities we inspect, they have record-keeping requirements, and we ensure that they're following all those requirements.
But I don't have to prove to you that it's coming from a mobile source. I can just tell you that I
We
fear.
don't do any air sampling.
You don't do any air sampling, but you're supposed to be regulating the air. How do you regulate the air without sampling it?
Again, it's through mostly report reviews, and then when there is the instance that someone would have to have an air quality test done, they hire a consultant to do it.
You realize how ridiculous this is, right? That this is not any protection for the public. That we deserve to have our air tested. Is there someone that you can refer me to, aside from John Brandt, who knows me very well? Is there someone else you can refer me to that can possibly help me? Because I've already called atmospheric research scientists who are unwilling to touch it.
Unfortunately, no, I don't know anyone else.
You do realize that this is compartmentalized to the point where you are inefficient in your job, ineffective. You're not doing anything. I mean, what, you just test smokestacks? Is that what it is?
I'm sorry you feel that way, ma'am.
No, you're not sorry. You're not sorry, and you haven't helped me at all. I'm asking you to help me and to redirect me to somebody so I can leave you alone.
If I had someone to redirect you to, I would.
There's no one within the entire government. See, I'm calling y'all for help about an environmental issue, and you're just straight up telling me you're not willing to investigate it. You have no one you can refer me to, and you can't test the air in any possible way.
We do not test the air, other than we do have monitoring stations set up for particulate matter and ozone. But we don't test for heavy metals, or I don't. And I'm not sure who does. I can always ask my boss, John Brandt, about that. Other than directing you to the EPA or another government agency, I really don't know.
Well, can you help me get through to the EPA? You know, since I'm blacklisted and they won't answer my calls?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can do is if John couldn't do anything for you, then I'm not.
Oh, John could do something for me. John Brandt could do something for me. He opted out due to his, you guys are just saying, well, there's nothing I can do, instead of like really trying to fight for us. We need someone within government to be willing to fight for us and say, look, there may or may not be something going on. We need to investigate this. And then you refer me to the department or the person that can help me. You don't just say, we don't test for that. Where are your testing stations? Is there someone I can speak to in that department for particulate matter? Maybe, I could go that route.
They're going to go back to John Brandt because he's the manager of both of us.
If he's the manager, he hasn't done his job. He is guilty of omission, which is failure to act, and that is a crime. Because I've already dealt with John. John knows me very well. So, is John in the office today?
He is. We're actually, he's waiting on me for a step.
Oh, yeah, so he's going to be in a meeting now, so I can't talk to him. It's ridiculous.
I can have him call you directly after.
You can? Okay, can you discuss this issue in your staff meeting?
Absolutely. And you said Madison Star Moon?
Amanda Danielle Baise, Baise. And I'd be more than glad to give y'all any of my information at any time.
I appreciate that.
Yep.
And I will pass this along to him, and I'll have him call you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye.